What's going on, guys? It's XQ420 here. I'd like to welcome everybody back to my channel. Hope y'all having a good day. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, that's okay. You've got time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it. Today's video is a little bit more of a serious video. It's pretty disgusting. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's pretty terrible. Right here on the Blaze, winner of Food Network show charged with child abuse murder of white 3-year-old foster child. She criticized white privilege on social media. Of course, we got to continue to delve into this white privilege. But there are privileges in this world, okay? And I've already laid them out multiple times, but in case it's the first time to this channel for somebody, I'll lay them out there for you again. There are privileges. Financial privilege, as far as if you're rich or wealthy, you are privileged. Politicians, government officials, privileged. I don't care whether you're white or black. Athletic, privilege, which usually correlates with money as well later on. But even in high school and stuff, Bo, you can you can be doing bad. Your grades can be terrible, and they somehow get good enough to stay on the team. That's all I'm saying. And then the last but not least, the looking good privilege. If you look good, oh yeah, that garners you some privilege. You can get your foot in some doors. Now, there might be another one somewhere I forgot about. But that's the privileges that I'm talking about. Those are the ones that are legit, okay? Without a shadow of a doubt. But this whole white privilege thing, Bo, some white folks that's living in the trailer park, Bo, they ain't got no privilege, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They call them the trailer park trash. They ain't got no privilege. Ain't no privilege to be had. You know what I'm saying? But no, we got to go dig that thing up, Bo. It's already dead. It's a dead horse, and they keep beating it. So this particular woman is out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, and her name is Ariel Robinson, 29 years old, and her husband is Jerry Robinson. And from what the police are alleging, they're saying that when they got to the scene of the crime, which the parents had called 911 on January 15th, they had a series of blunt force injuries on their adopted child, Victoria Rose Smith. Now, from what I'm understanding, from what I'm seeing right here, it looks like they're almost like one of those foster homes where they house multiple kids. You know what I'm saying? And so some people actually, there's quite a few people that make a living like that. I actually know somebody who makes a living like that, just be adopting kids and getting paid by the government just to keep kids. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to delve all the way deep into that about my feelings on that. But from what I'm seeing right here, it seems like they might have had a little abuse in the house. They might be a little abusive towards the foster kids, which I don't know if anybody on my channel is a foster kid. If so, I don't know what your experiences were in the past. I know I've heard, and this is not to say that every foster kid's like this, but I know a lot of times, depending on what homes you're in and stuff like that, you can have some people who are maybe not the best people that you would that you would like to be taking care of you or looking after your particular interests. And also, I've seen a whole lot as far as with the foster homes and stuff like that. That's where a lot of your child trafficking comes into play. They be trafficking the kids. I ain't hearing nobody say nothing about that, though. We don't care about that. Oh, trafficking the little kids, that's fine, whatever. We just worry about the coof only. Coof or bust. But, of course, the parents had called 911 to report the child was unresponsive. Now, look, I'm trying to understand people whenever they do their criminal activity, okay? I mean, they call the police up, and when the police get there, if they look like they've been beat up, but you go into jail. I mean, I don't know what they thought was gonna happen here, but you go into jail. There ain't no other way around it. I mean, they get right in there and they be like, But I mean, this child got bruises all over it, bruises on his neck, on his face. Oh, bud, what's up? So, I mean, and they call him right up. They're just like, yeah, bud, child's unresponsive. I don't know why. It's like, well, dang, bud, maybe because you whooped his ass. That's what I'm saying. You over here beating the hell out of it. But folks are evil, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. People are evil. And it says right here that that Smith was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead right there on the spot. Now, they charged the couple with homicide, child abuse, but they got some pictures of them, her with the child, and I mean, they look like some legit pictures. They're like, okay, look like she loves the child, and she got this wig on. I don't know about it. This is a wig, Bo. I mean, I don't know what her hair like below it, but that's a wig. Oh, I think I got a picture of her down below. But I mean, this little innocent child, you're gonna beat the hell out of it and kill it. But I don't get it, man. I mean, I don't get people. Like I said, but there's some evil people walking around this world. And I mean, that's the stuff that people got to be worried about. And then what we need to be trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Child abuse, child trafficking. Yeah, but let's put a cap on that. Everybody go all in on that. But no, bud. That stuff gets swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? And there's been a lot of it going on right here over the past year, especially with the lockdown. Oh yeah, they were saying the calls for domestic abuse uptick. There ain't no telling how many children have been getting beat at the house right now. And usually when you go to school, the teachers could catch it and get you out of that situation. But right now, folks ain't got no escape, and it might be contributing to kids committing suicide and things like that. Hey, but everything comes into account. You see, people think life is just one factor, just one thing, but it's multiple things. Man, life ain't just this one thing, okay? But that's what we want to make it out to be right now. But there's all kind of other things in life that can clip you, that can have a negative effect on your life. But we done forgot about that. Now, Ariel Robinson is best known for winning season 20 of the Food Network show Worst Cooks in America. Dang, Bo, she's up there with that God, I can't think of that woman's name. She got the old funky hairdo, old big bottom. Funky hairdo and a big bottom. That's what she is. I can't remember her doggone name. Doggone it. Hold on, let me look it up right quick. That's gonna irritate me if I don't tell y'all. Okay, yeah. With old Ann Burrell. She's the main host of that thing. I had to tell y'all, cause Bo, it was gonna tear me from limb to limb if I didn't. I knew her name. Used to watch Food Network all the time, but I kind of went away from it because my girlfriend says, man, it makes me want to eat too much. I mean, I got to be courteous to her. You know what I'm saying? Got to watch the figure. But but they say right here that the network deleted the season where she won after she was charged with murder of her adopted child. Well, dang, Bo, yeah, you had to get her off of there, Bo. I mean, it's like, Bo, and that's sad for the other contestants. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have picked up their name or something like that and ran with it. But no, Bo, we can't have no flat out murderer up here. Murder of a child. Well, allegedly, let me put alleged. Well, we done got fact checked or something. I don't know, stricken from the books. But she said she was also a local comedian, inspiring television personality who posted a large amount of content on social media to seek a following. Now, I don't know about her being a comedian. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard of her before. Airy people love her. People love her. Golly, that's your name. Funny comedy. I mean, but ain't nothing funny about beating no child. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no laughing matter. Ain't nobody chuckling or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But she said right here among these posts was, of course, the white privilege post. You know what I'm saying? Because the race card is always in play. They got a whole deck full of them. It said, which card you got in your hand? It's got a whore on it. It ends with ace, the race card. And I'm planting it on the table. And it trumps always for the win, the race card for the win. But it says right here, in my house, black children get treated the same as my white children. And my white children get treated the same as my black children. I mean, okay. I mean, that's the way it should be. I mean, it's just like, okay. Now, I'm hoping that she doesn't mean when she said my white children get treated the same as my black children, is that they be out here beating the hell out of black children too. I mean, just straight up smashing them. Because, I mean, dang, bro. You ain't got to. Look, man, I am all for. Now, this is just me because it's the way I grew up. And I don't have any kids, okay? There's a reason I don't have kids. I don't think very highly of this world. So that's why I don't have any. But the I'm all for spankings, okay? I'm all for them, okay? I needed them. That thing put me back in line. I'm all for, fly swatter, switch, on the tail, on the rear end, the derriere. I'm down with that. Derriere, legs, fine with that. I mean, don't be beating them all the way till they just pure teeth bleeding all over the place. But you get them a good 15, 20 seconds of a switching, yeah, that'll change your attitude. You will at least won't do that same thing again. That's how I feel. That's what it did for me. I mean, I messed up plenty other times to get some other whoopings, but at least I didn't do the exact same thing again. Dang, I switched it up a little bit. Man, I ain't gonna get whooped for the same thing. I remember, hey, last time I got a whooping for that. And whoopings ain't fun. So, I'm going to switch that thing up. I ain't going to do the same thing. And you try your parents, and I get a whooping again. I'm like, dang, now I can't do that. So, I mean, you get a hierarchy. And that gives you the real world experience. Everybody needs needs a spanking. That's what I believe when you're younger. I think that'll set people straight. That's what I think. Maybe you don't think that as far as raising, if you got children and stuff like that, and that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your method is, as long as it works, it works. Hey, I'm right there. I want to get biblical with them. Spare the rod, spoil the child. You know what I'm saying? But not the type of rod they were giving them, Bo. I mean, that sound like they were just laying fists to them, hurting them because they done allegedly killed this one child. So it says it's a shame that when they go out into the real world, that won't be the case. And that's what she tweeted on January 6th. Adding the hashtags white privilege and Black Lives Matter. Now, you see, man, if you got that type of bias, then probably the thing you shouldn't do is adopt a white child. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, anything like that, because there's no way, and this is what I don't understand from what I've seen people. I've seen people talk about, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter and white privilege, and they got a mixed mother, like the child's mixed. The mom be white, dad be black, dad be white, mom be black. I'll be like, but you over here crying out white privilege and one of your parents is white? Black Lives Matter, that terrorist organization, one of your parents is white? Bo, I'm like, come on, man. Oh, we that stupid. Bo, your parents that love you, you over here straight up throwing one of them in the mud. Stomp on them. Yeah, Mom, you got all that white privilege. Dad be like, man, I love her. Now, my girlfriend's white. You know what I'm saying? So, I take high offense when they be out here talking about that white privilege and white all that but my girlfriend got to work hard for her cash. There ain't no privilege falling down the wayside for her. You know what I'm saying? So everybody thinks that, and this is the issue, that all white people have the exact same experience, which is privilege, which is not true. All black people got the exact same experience, which is downtrodden and beaten upon, which is not true. I mean, it's about the environment you in, and mainly it's about the amount of parents you have in your household. If you got a 2-parent household, that's usually the people who succeed most in life. Anybody with a divorce or stuff like that, and you only got a single household, your chances of success as far as the kid's success lowers dramatically, and that's all there is to it. But you can't be coming with the white privilege and Black Lives Matter, then get a white child and be talking about, oh yeah, my white child gonna be having that white privilege. It's like, do what? I mean, and oh, I see why she had a wig on now. Boy, look at that hair. My God. Oh well, I mean, I see why she had the wig on now. But right here, Tiffany Huggins and her husband Cameron spoke to the WYFF TV about Victoria, who had been their foster child for 10 months before being adopted by Robinson. And she said she had the best personality and I'm not saying that because I was her mama, but she was just our light. Said a clearly emotional Tiffany Huggins. Okay. Oh dang! So that child had already came from a foster home. I wonder why they gave her up. That's kind of weird right there. So it looks like she'd been bouncing around from foster home to foster home, which I know that's a tough life right there. Like I said, I don't know if there's anybody in my comment or in my that subscribe to me that can attest for anything like that. But look, in closing on this, but this is downright despicable. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, this this little kid right here, and I don't care whether they white, black, mixed, alien, whatever. I mean, you're gonna beat the hell out of the kid until it dies. I mean, it's just like, but there's ways to discipline, and there's ways to remain disciplined within disciplining somebody. And people get way out there, and I don't know if this was because of her because of her bias as far as what she was quote unquote putting with the white privilege, Black Lives Matter. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. The only people who know that is her husband, and God. Okay, that's the only folks that know anything about it. But you done, and this girl obviously had a tough life, seeing how her parents, initial parents, didn't want her, or maybe they died or something like that. I'm not sure on that. But and how she had been in multiple foster homes already. But then to go out there and end their life, you're like, bud. This is the type of disgusting stuff right here that needs to end. I'm down. That's what we need to be worried about. Okay, be worried about the kids. But everybody, man, this past year, folks have just forgot about the kids, about their well-being, about their mental health. And people could give a damn about them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't dying from the cough either. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what's taking no kids out. So, and that's all we concerned about. They could be getting whooped at the house and all that stuff. Well, did you get COVID? You got the COVID. It's like, bud, these kids are breaking down mentally because they're not able to hang out with their friends and all that stuff. They ain't got anybody. And a lot of times that can be a release because sometimes, especially when you're younger, you don't understand how to handle your problems. You know what I'm saying? And so you need that kind of relief, that outlet, be around your friends and stuff, kind of get your mind off stuff because you got a lot of, and not saying when you get older you don't have insecurities, but especially with your hormonal changes and stuff, you got a lot of insecurities when you're younger, and that stuff can drive you over the edge. But we ain't cared about that. Let's keep them locked up in the house. Teachers are too are too scared to go back to work, which is a lie. They just don't want to go back to work. Okay, they want to work from home. And I'm just like, bud, you got to be thinking about these kids now. Hey, the kids are going to be the future. You know what I'm saying? Whatever future we got left, I hope it's a good one. And so this is one of those moments where I'm like, yeah, Food Network, yeah, y'all need to take that show down. It sucks for the other people up there because somebody could have seen them and they could have got a little shine on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is despicable. I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this in the comment section below. If they're found guilty, if this is true, boy, I don't know, man. I'm a proponent of going all the way. You start killing kids, man, life or the death penalty, but that's just all there is to it. That's how I feel about it. I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on it though in the comment section below. Like I said, it's a little bit different video, a little more serious. I'm a whole lot of joking here. It ain't really no joking matter, but hey, it's all good. I gave you some of my personal experiences, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. So, as always, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.